It is literally a proven statistic that 56% of young men have gynecomastia. You want to know if you have physical symptoms of high testosterone. But if I'm being honest, if you're watching this and you're a young man, I don't think you're going to have most of these, or if not at all. Let's get into the three physical signs that you have high testosterone. Number one physical sign that you have high testosterone is that you have muscular traps and shoulders. Now, with the shoulders, there is something called clavicles, which makes your shoulders look wider, but that is something else. That is not the size of the shoulder muscle, so don't look at that. You have to look at the size of your shoulder. And traps. Traps are very dominant in a masculine muscle. And even if you don't train them a lot and you have big traps, chances are you have high testosterone because traps and shoulders store a lot of androgen receptors, which is kind of like, let's just say it's testosterone. I don't want to get into it. That's why people who work out so much don't get any trap development, but all of the other body parts are big except their shoulders and traps. Obviously, it has some development, but not as much as like the triceps, biceps, chest. And then they take steroids and their traps and shoulders just blow the fuck up because they're on roids now. They have a lot of testosterone, so they store androgen receptors in there. So that's number one. Second physical sign that you have high testosterone is an increase in body hair. So chest hair, back hair, that is a really good indicator of your testosterone levels. So, if you notice that you have more body hair than usual, then chances are you have high testosterone. And actually, the best way to test with this, if you have high testosterone, is if you have a brother around the same age as you, or you both have finished puberty, and compare your body hair. So, because you and your brother have basically the exact same genetics, and if you have more body hair than them, that means you have more testosterone than them if you have the same genes. Now, the reason why this is such a good indicator is because this works after puberty, obviously, and it follows a dose response. So, if women were injecting grams of testosterone, and then some of them will start growing body hair. So, body hair is a good indicator of high testosterone. There is also genetic involvement. So, just because your friend has a hairy dad and he's naturally hairy, and you're not, doesn't mean he has more testosterone than you. That's just stupid. But also, there's other hormones involved, like DHT. DHT is super important. Demonize DHT because apparently it makes you bold or whatever. DHT is a really strong hormone, actually stronger than testosterone. Alright, third and last sign that you have high testosterone is hand grip strength. So, first I'm going to tell you how to measure it. You get a dynamometer. First I said it wrong. I said thermometer, but that's for the fucking your temperature. Get a dynamometer. Well, I can't even say it. Squeeze as hard as you can and put your results down. So the higher that is, the higher testosterone. It is like one of the best indicators because don't sleep for 2 hours one night and then sleep for 10 hours. You're gonna see a massive difference in your hand grip strength. That's because when you didn't sleep, your testosterone went down. And it's not all about testosterone. Someone can have very high total testosterone and then have low free testosterone, high cortisol, high prolactin, just other bullshit hormones that could destroy the effect of your testosterone. So that is called androgen status. So someone can have lower total testosterone, but they could have the effects of high testosterone. That's why hand grip strength is so good. It determines your net androgen status. I know there's people that train their grip and they are bigger than others. With the weight difference, unless the weight difference is really massive, like there's one guy that's 200 kg and other guy that's 50 kg. Then other than that, then it doesn't really matter. Also, if they're a bodybuilder and they train grip a lot, then obviously they're gonna have an advantage. But if you have a lot more testosterone than them, even though they train grip, then you would have a better grip than them, even though they always train it. That's why testosterone is so powerful. So yeah, hand grip strength, best way to measure your testosterone. The reason why people don't tell about this is because it doesn't give them extra money. So they're like, oh, come do a blood test. It's very important about it for your testosterone. When to get your actual full hormone checkup, you spend thousands of dollars, because just getting your testosterone checkup is useless, because you might have low free testosterone, you might have high cortisol, you might have high prolactin. There's so much factors that indicate if you have the symptoms of high testosterone. So if you're gonna do a blood test and you don't trust this hand grip shit, then you have to do a full hormone checkup, which I don't recommend you do that in case you're rich or some shit. Then that's been the end of the video. Let's become strong men in a weak society. Wish you all the best. Bye.